हेलो फ्रेंड्स, क्या सच में ज्यादा रिस्क लेने से हमेशा ज्यादा रिटर्न मिलता है? ये पीएम मॉडल ये आपको इस महत्वपूर्ण करोड़ों के सवाल का जवाब देगा। स्टॉक मार्केट में कौन सा शेयर खरीदें? सीएपीएम मॉडल कहता है कि कौन सा निवेश आपके रिस्क के हिसाब से सही रिटर्न देगा। ये जानने के लिए सीएपीएम मॉडल को हम जानेंगे। अगर आपको इकोनॉमिक्स, यूजीसी नेट, सीयूईटी और कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम के लिए कठिन कॉन्सेप्ट्स को आसान भाषा में सीखना है तो इस वीडियो को लाइक करें, शेयर करें और सब्सक्राइब करें। तो हम लोग चलते हैं अब सीएपीएम मॉडल की तरफ। पीएम मॉडल क्या है और ये कैसे काम करता है, हम लोग इंग्लिश में डिस्कस करेंगे। व्हाट इज सीएपीएम? द कैपिटल एसेट प्राइसिंग मॉडल। कैपिटल एसेट प्राइसिंग मॉडल इज CAPM. It is a financial model that describes the relationship between expected return of an investment and its systematic risk. It was developed by William Sharpe in 1964. It is an important question from MEC 110 Economics. Key components of CAPM are expected return, that is denoted as E, the expected return of an investment. Second is risk-free rate, that is RF, the return of a risk-free investment, such as key components are risk-free RF, the return of risk-free investments are government bonds. There is no risk. Whatever is said, it is given. Beta is also there in its equation or component, a measure of an investment's systematic risk relative to the market. And next is market return, that is denoted by RM. So CAM formula is E under. Now question arises, how CAPM works? Investors expect higher returns for higher risk. Investors expect with higher systematic risk, investment should give them higher return. Beta measures systematic risk. Beta measures an investment's systematic risk relative to the market. So every investment has some systematic risk. CAPM calculates the expected return on investment based on its beta and the expected market return. So I am giving you short description. So application of CAPM is done in portfolio management to evaluate the performance of the portfolios of investors, stock valuation. It helps to estimate the expected return of a stock and determine its intrinsic risk or value. Cost of capital helps. CAPM helps companies to estimate the cost of capital and investment decisions. But there are some limitations also. What are the limitations? It assumes normal distribution of returns. CAPM assumes that returns are normally distributed. We know that the normal distribution curve is bell-shaped, which may not always be the case in this case. So it is its limitation. It ignores unsystematic risk. It considers only systematic risk, ignoring the unsystematic. Third is it is difficult to estimate inputs. Estimating beta, expected market return, and the risk-free rate can be challenging. So it does not estimate that, and it ignores other risk factors like liquidity and credit risk. So these are the limitations. So CAPM is like this in short. Thank you.